Hello, welcome. I can't remember where we are, what we're doing, where we're going. It's been so long because I recorded about 100 gigabytes of Fallout New Vegas, and then I basically decided this is probably enough recording. I probably need to start editing and uploading. So that's what I did. I started editing and uploading, and I've still technically got a backlog of recordings. I've still probably got like 80 gigabytes of recording left, or maybe it's closer to 60 or so. I can't get up there, unfortunately. But I love Fallout New Vegas so much, and I just can't stop playing it. It's just a fantastic game, and I really enjoy it. So I'm playing some more, and from what I remember last time, I said we were going to investigate all of the few locations that I haven't been to yet, in the bottom corner of the map, and then I'm going to swing around and head back up north, and then I'm going to go to the awful DLC area for Honest Hearts, I believe it is, where honestly most of that DLC is a lot of talking. And I'm fine with a lot of talking, but it's just so boring. It's either, well, we'll get to it when we get to it, but that DLC is possibly the worst DLC in this game. It's hard to say because I'm not a massive fan of Sierra Madre DLC, Dead Money, but that actually includes some useful bits and pieces. Like you can actually do something with cigarette boxes. You know, you can return cigarettes for chips, and you can use those chips for various things, health and medical supplies. So having a conversion or a converter is really good. What else? I'm gonna quick save it because this game, well, you know what this game's like. Oh dear, there's a giant scorpion. What's my weapon? A knife. It's burning. So yeah, I've got the superheated cosmic knife. Mostly because I was a massive fan of it when I played this game the first time. And I did start this game off going for a melee weapons build. I think it's kind of just, you know, as you play you get to level 50. I believe the cap is level 50 on this game, and you just end up with 100 in basically every skill, so you kind of round it out by the time you get to the end of it. And I think I'm level 30 something, if I remember. It's a lot easier to level up on this game than it was in Fallout 3. Fallout 3 was a real chore for me to level up in. I really hated leveling up in that game. Oh, sugar. Now, I believe these guys should be my friends. Sugar. Sorry, guys.
Prim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Let's see what we've got. Can I turn... Lunchboxes aren't really... Oh, healing powder. Lunchboxes aren't too special in this game. I think you can use them to make bottle cap mines. And I think that's about it. In Fallout 4, they're sort of like a... Oh, good, that guy's floating in midair. So there's nothing really here. Which is something I expected. I expected there's going to be a lot of nothing in most of these locations.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Really? Anyway, yeah, sorry, I was kind of distracted there. So yeah, that's fine. Let's see what I can craft. Anti-venom, which I might need. Healing powder, which I will definitely take. Anti-venom, what is anti-venom? Red scorpion and night stalker blood. Interesting. Party time, ghost sight, which I don't need. Anti-venom. Let me see if I'm still affected, and let's see if I actually have any anti-venom on me. Yes, I've got a ton of anti-venom on me, so I don't need any more. I will sleep, however, though, until quite some time. What have I been doing? I've been playing Bayonetta. I went through the entirety of Bayonetta on all the difficulties except for easy and very easy. I played through on normal at first because you kind of have to, and boy did that game kick my arse the first time I played it. Let's do that, that'd be fine. Let's turn this off. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Let's take this helmet off because I don't need the... Oh, really? There's another one, so... Powder charge. Unfortunately, I'm crippled now, and I'm also thirsty. Let's take care of that. Beer. No thirst. There we go, purified water. Do I have a doctor's bag? I've got 2 doctor's bags. Do I have Medex? I don't know how the alphabet works. Medex. Hopefully that will just tide me over until then. Yes, Bayonetta kicked my ass. I started on normal, and yeah, that game really kicked my ass. Lone Wolf Radio, I've never been there before. I mean, most of these locations around the bottom I've never been to before because they've never seemed interesting. But yeah, so I was playing through Bayonetta. I mean, this is going to be so out of date by the time it actually goes up. Recording date and date going up is going to be so out of date. Enough rambling to myself. I've also played Resident Evil 2, the remake, in first-person mode, and that will go up at some point. I'm not sure when exactly because at the time of this recording, me and my friend are actually going through Resident Evil 7. He hasn't played it before. We've done a few recording sessions and whatnot. I plan to do a Resident Evil 2, another video on Resident Evil 2. Although that's going to be like a one-off. I'm still working on my GTA guide video. That's going to be a series of videos. That's not going to be one. It's going to be getting into basically everything. Everything about GTA Online, really. What else? I don't know. What else is there to talk about? Oh, blimey. There's a mantis. Thank God. And now I'm really slow. No, there we go. It's fine now. Couple of giant scorpions. Cactus fruit. Let's get that. Let's quick save it so it doesn't crash. Or in case it crashes, I can just... Have they seen me? So the giant scorpions aren't as much of a problem as they were on the original games. I'll tell you that, the original games were a real pain in the ass to fight. Although this guy's actually kind of doing me with his anti-venom. Let's use a stim pack, kill this guy, and then use some anti-venom. Come on, you bastard. Oh, wow. There we go. Let's find the old anti-venom right at the top. Anti-venom. Yes, I was looking into potentially getting a Switch. That's going to be a long time from now, of course, because of reasons that I don't really need to be going into, but I'll be picking one of those up at some point in my life, hopefully. I want to get a couple of the Pokemon games. Astral Chain, I've heard a lot of good things about that, and it's a Platinum game, which is another thing I want to play. Oh, actually, speaking of Platinum games, Bayonetta 2 is a Nintendo exclusive, and that got ported to the Switch, so that's another thing. I believe... Oh, Deadly Premonition 2. That game came out of nowhere. I have no idea. I had no idea that game was being made, and I don't think anybody expected that game to get a sequel. They've gone for a different art style now. I think they've gone for a a softer look. You know, Deadly Premonition was rough around the edges, technically speaking, but also the art style was also very... Oh, good. The art style was also very rough around the edges. And they sort of went for like a realistic look, at least with what the tech that they had. It was supposed to be like a realistic look, but they seem to have gone for like a cartoonier, softer, cel shaded type of look. Hopefully that works out. Hopefully it tidies up the presentation a bit. Yeah, we'll have to see. It looks like you play as, I don't know, possibly York's daughter. In the first game, York had a daughter, but it might also do the whole... Well, there's time travel involved. We know there's time travel involved. Where's that radio? Where's that radio before I get flagged? Even though it shouldn't actually matter because I'm not monetized anyway. So anyway, let's move on. No need to dwell on that. Oh, Wasteland Survival. Yeah, Deadly Premonition 2, scrap metal I will take. There's so much here. Yeah, so in Deadly Premonition it was basically, the entire game was basically a flashback of the main character telling a story to his granddaughter, I believe. Yes, his granddaughter. And it's possible that you might be playing as the granddaughter of York. But there's time travel elements involved as well, so that's damn. That's something that might happen. You might flick between, or you'll probably flick between playing as York and his granddaughter when she's a detective. But we'll have to wait and see for that. I mean, that game really did come out of nowhere. So, but it's you know, I'm happy that it got an announcement. Lone Wolf Radio didn't really have anything in there. There was a lot of bottles lying on the floor, and that was about it. Canyon Wreckage. See, that almost seems like a DLC area to me, but I have a strong feeling it's... No, I actually don't. I'm pretty sure that's the DLC area for Lonesome Road, which is basically the final DLC for this game. And once we get to that point, I guess this playthrough is over, unless there was some sort of big expansion. I can't remember what it was called. It looked really good. It had an advertisement. The team that was working on it put together a trailer, and the trailer looked really good. Oh, speaking of which, I wouldn't be doing... The last thing would be obviously storming the dam. Although I've also heard that there's a mod that lets you carry the game on after the dam and actually changes a few things. So, oh, God's sake. So maybe I'll download and install that at some point when we get closer to the final battle, and that will hopefully that will work, and hopefully it won't cause too many issues. Hard to say at this point though, obviously. Oh, where is this thing? It's here, so I'm about to get to it, supposedly, but there's a big invisible wall, so we'll have to walk around. There's Prim here. Yes, Prim. I could stop in there for some supplies, pick up some stuff, see what's what. They might even have some medical supplies I could pick up. I can't remember if that place has a doctor. I can't remember if that place has a doctor or not. So we'll have to go back and see another time, or maybe I can pass through on my way to a different location. Let's see if there's anything in this lorry. There might be, there might not be, it might just be... Oh, there's something here. Let's see what we've got. Frag grenades, I'll take those. More frag grenades, I'll take those. Even more frag grenades, I'm too slow now. Let's see if I can repair something. Can I repair anything? Can I repair anything? What about apparel? Apparel's usually the one that takes up all of the... don't really have too much there. I guess I just have to use some dirty water. There we go. Pork. I can't get inside. It might actually be literally impossible to get inside. It might be too small. I think there might be, yeah, it looks like there's an invisible wall there, so I'm not going to be able to get into there, unfortunately. But we'll just have to leave that. It seems a shame to leave those pork and beans, though. What's my hunger like? What is my hunger like? I'm talking absolute gibberish. 146. Do you know what? I could just eat those pork and beans. It's a free lunch. Pork and beans, pork and beans. There we go. Might as well eat them. Might as well eat them. Let me just take a sip. Yeah, we've got another coyote. Do you have anything? We've got blood sausage. Blood sausage and coyote meat. Damn, blood sausage was too much. Blood sausage. I do have a lot of blood sausage. Yeah, so this is the DLC area, which I'm not going to do for now because of obvious reasons. That's the final DLC, and it helps to go through the DLCs in order. I mean, that's just common sense, really, isn't it? But that, I believe, is also the other DLC area. Mesquite Mountains Crater. Okay, so maybe I will go to Prim. Maybe I will go to Prim, sort myself out, take a look at some supplies, and see what happens. See what happens. Maybe they'll have something there that's of interest. Maybe they won't, but we won't know until we get there. I'm gonna keep walking. Oh, is that a teddy bear? And there's a gecko. So I don't know if you played Fallout 3, the random person that I'm talking to, apparently. In Fallout 3 there was these big cock. Lad's life. No, there wasn't a big cock. There was gecko steak. How much? I'm over by 2. I've got so much blood sausage that I might as well just eat some of it. All of it, I guess. That's a massive waste, but blood sausage was free, and I get it from corpses anyway, so it's fine. There's a teddy bear. A cigarette. And more police stories. Nothing really here except for what looks like a shooting range of sorts. Scenic Overlook. I'm going to save it because I don't think it's actually saved at all since I started. At least not automatically anyway. Don't mind me. Shot glasses. What's in this mailbox? Nothing. How are you?
Hey.
You're nobody important. What about you? Are you anybody? Yes, you are.
What is it?
Goodbye. Okay, so nothing of interest from him. Possibly a quest. Giver, talker, toer, doer, finisher. Maybe I've already done the quest, whatever. I'm not injured, even though it looks like I'm walking like I am. Can't open those. All of the mines have gone, which is fine. I probably walked into all of them whilst I was trying to disarm them. So Prim is basically under control again. Who's this tough character?
Well, if it isn't the Lawbringer. My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle now. Slim's alright. I don't wish him no harm, but the law to him is a set of logic. Not everything is black and white. not sure a robot can ever understand that.
Oh well. What a shame. I can't remember what the options are. There's a criminal from the prison. There's the robot, and there's possibly somebody else. Oh, probably the NCR. Probably the NCR themselves. Oh. He's just a corpse.
Welcome back. Good.
Tell me about his Prim. Okay, so isn't that your dead husband there? Or is that guy always there? Maybe it's a script. Can I move him? I can move him. I wasn't sure if it was a completely scripted body that was forced to be there. Oh, Jesus.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim.
Do you have anything for sale? I have some questions about ED.
That beat up old
Anywhere.
Not a bit.
Where did it come from?
The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hope to get it up and running for...
Okay, well it's really dead, so...
Hey there, youngster.
Do you have anything for sale?
Sure.
Okay, so let's have a look, see if he's got anything of use. First I want to see if there's anything free, which there is. And... nothing else. Okay, so let's go by... Weapons I probably don't really need any. He doesn't have much anyway. Aid. Aid. Not really anything worth there. What have we got? Calling unit for something. Medical brace. Calling unit. Ammo. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay, so this guy doesn't have anything, but I can probably sell some of my stuff to him that I no longer want or need. I don't need that. You can have the blank magazines. You can have those. Let's see what else. Central blood. I have no idea why I've got that, but you can have it. Chessboard, cigarette, clipboard, coffee mugs, conductors, deathclaw eggs. That'll do. Thank you.
Another satisfied customer.
See you later. Oh, lovely. They should probably clean that up. That's a big bed for 2 people. It's a big bed for 2 people.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up?
Yeah, I don't care. Lucky Casino, that's not going to be functional. Where's is it around this side? Yes, it is. Oh, sugar. Do I have the do I have advances? Yes, I do. I totally forgot about that. I can hand that back over and then just steal it back again.